Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm getting my fortune told. Now recently it's been the new year, and with 2023 and entering adulthood has come a variety of various worries, anxieties and questions and concerns about my future. I'm supposed to be an adult, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I think my questions about what's going to happen can be split distinctly into three different categories: career, money and love. This past month I decided to start my own tutoring business, and I don't know how that is going to go. Right now I also have this YouTube channel. I've been doing this for 2 years and right now I have 1,000 subscribers. Every single day I'm plagued with self-doubt and I ask myself whether I'm supposed to keep going and what I'm supposed to do with it. Sometimes I just think about my entire future laid out in front of me and I wonder how I'm ever supposed to become financially independent. At this point, this is all I have, me in this room in my parents' house. Last but not least, I've never been in a relationship or even something closely resembling a relationship. Is there someone out there for me, or am I just doomed to live the entirety of my life alone? And am I just supposed to prepare to become that independent aunt? So with all of those questions in mind, today me and my friend are going to Yeorat, or Thailand's Chinatown, and we're going to a fortune teller called Na Kia Kuang, Mo Du Kho Khai. This is apparently a famous place in Thailand which has already been established for about 80 years already, and people go there to get their Chinese physiognomy read. They get like an auspicious date for their wedding and to be healed for various illnesses which modern medicine cannot treat. I'm not that superstitious and I'm not really sure if I actually believe in fortune telling. However, I would like some reassurance about my future, or at least some direction. I'm a bit worried because what if my future isn't good? I think if that's the case, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm a scientist, I don't believe in fortune telling. But anyways, with all of that in mind, let's go.
We're now at the fortune telling place, so what should I say? Give me a second. Okay, we're now at the fortune telling place and we're gonna get our fortune told. Let's see what they have in store for us, what the future has in store for us. I think I'm going first.
Yeah. ไม่ต้องรีบเนาะ จมูกไม่ได้เสริมอ่ะ
ไม่ค่ะ
จมูกนี้ก็จมูกก็เรียกว่าบางครั้งเรียกว่าเป็นคนใจร้อนหน่อยเรียนต่อป่ะ
ยังค่ะ
น่าจะเรียนต่อนะเรียนแบบอาจารย์นี่ดีมาก
Done. We're having lunch now, but we just got our fortune told. I'll quickly recap so I won't forget what they told me, but I asked the fortune teller 3 things. Actually, no, it was basically 2 things. First about my career and secondly about love. For my career, he said that it's good for me to go into become an academic and continue with further study because I have like gold, it's like the gold element in my like birth date. He took my time of birth, date of birth, and analyzed it from there. I told him I was currently tutoring and asked about if this is a good idea, like starting a tutoring business. He said it's good for me to do tutoring and also expanding it into a business is a good idea, and going into academia and further study and possibly becoming a professor are all good paths for me to take. I asked if there was potential for me to grow on YouTube. He said it was okay, but studying is better.
ทำตัวนี้ก็ได้จริงๆตัวนี้ก็ดีคือจริงๆอาจารย์นี่ดีกว่านะบอกไว้ก่อนนะ อาจารย์นี่จะไปได้ไกลเนาะแต่ยูทูบตัวนี้ทำได้แต่ทำนั้นระยะเนาะถ้าวันไหนผิดพลาดก็ไปกันใหญ่ถ้าเป็นอาจารย์นี่หมายว่ามีแต่เจริญรุ่งเรือง
As for love, he said that I'm still young and don't have to rush, basically. ถามเรื่องความรักได้ไหมจริงๆตอนนี้ยังไม่เคยมีแฟนเลย
ไม่ต้องรีบถ้าจะหาปีพศ67ก่อนอีกปีเกินอีกปีกว่า
I think the year that he said like something might happen in is the year 2024. He also said that I should love myself and I should love my family with 100% of my heart. And if a male comes in, I just have to love him with 50% of my heart because men can betray me, but my friends and my family and myself will not. So interesting. I'm lucky basically. ขอบคุณค่ะ Okay.
เขาจะทำให้เราเสียใจอันนี้ก็ไม่ทำให้เราเสีย
30 years ago in a land far far away in the olden days
I'm so old
my mom went to see a fortune teller 30
no
years
no
ago
no พระ
oh my mom went
ใน
to
ป่า
see
ลึก
okay let me set the scene it was a dark and
dark
stormy night my mom and her sister ventured into the deep dark forest
over มาก
sitting in the forest was an
With
old
my parents.
monk okay she
Oh,
went
it's
with
like
her
an old
parents who was rumored to be an all-knowing
but ไอ
entity
พ่อแม่ไปดูดวง
okay my grandparents at that time were asking about their career path and what they should do in their careers
แปลสิ
okay so by the way you can get tutored with me for English the fortune teller looked at my mom what did they look at your date of birth your face
วันเดือนปีเกิดคำนวณใหญ่เลย
he rigorously examined my mother's date of birth and calculated what her future was going to be like and then he said you are fated to live abroad. The monk also said you'd get married at 23. My mom ended up getting engaged at 23 to my dad, and they both moved abroad. So it turns out that what the monk said ended up coming true.
So ever since I started thinking about getting my fortune told, I've honestly had the chance to think about things like life and fate and destiny and whether or not we are really in control quite a lot. And before I went to see the fortune teller, I had honestly already decided to myself that, to be honest, it didn't really matter what he or anybody else had to say about how my life was going to turn out. With all due respect to them and their craft, of course. I believe that we're in control of our own destiny. There's a lot of things that I would like to achieve in this lifetime, and a lot of work I have to do to get there. Right now, the future seems really far away, but I know that I will work until I get to where I want. And I know that I'm gonna get where I want, because I'm not gonna stop until I get there. The way I think of it is that my life is a story, and I'm the writer. So if I'm gonna write a story, I better write one that's worth reading. From time to time, I'm gonna get worried and anxious and concerned and doubtful about my future and how things are going to turn out and whether anything will really be worth it. But having the strength to push through those times is what really gives them value. Yeah, I know this sounds very cheesy. I don't want to be lame, but aside from the predictions that he gave me about my life, to be honest, the main thing that really stuck with me is his kind of like life advice. The first thing he said was that we're still young, and the second thing was that I should love myself. So I mean, we're the same, right? You and me. We're still young. We have a lot of time to go and build the lives that we want for ourselves and do the things that we want to do and achieve the goals that we set. Let's go. Alright, please like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe in a year or two you'll actually be able to see whether or not any of the predictions that he made come true. Apparently by 2024 I should have a boyfriend, and also at some point I'm gonna end up doing a master's and like maybe become a professor, so subscribe and you will all see whether or not that comes true or not. Although of course you don't have to wait until another year or 2 years, because I will be uploading again before then. See you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
คือปัจจุบันหนูว่าอายุแค่นี้ซื้อความรู้หาประสบการณ์นะช่วงเวลานี้นะไม่ใช่ว่าโอ้เราเรียนจบแล้วก็จะดีทุกอย่างเป็นไปไม่ได้เนาะคิดดูป้าหม่ากว่าจะได้แบบนี้เป็นยังไงเนาะกว่าจะเลี้ยงลูกนี้โตเนาะลูกก็ต้องเข้าใจว่าชีวิตเกิดมาเป็นคนรักตัวเองเต็มร้อยรักตัวเองเต็มร้อยรักพ่อแม่เต็มร้อยผู้ชายคนนี้หล่อเนาะหล่อทั้งรวยทั้งเก่งรักเขา50%วันไหนเขาไม่รักเรา เรารักตัวเองและหน้าตานี่กลัวหาไม่ได้ จะเอากี่คนก็ได้จริงไหม